You invented the clock to measure time, but somewhere along the way it started measuring you. When to wake, when to eat, when to love, when to die. So the question is, who's in control now? You, or the machine counting your every second? Meet him. He doesn't live. He schedules existence. 7 a.m. Wake. 7:30. Eat. 9 work. 6 commute. 11 sleep. Repeat. Every tick a command. Every second a cage. The clock doesn't tell him the time. It tells him who to be. He's a perfect employee, a punctual citizen, a flawless machine running on a schedule designed by someone else. His heart beats in perfect sync with the second hand, a rhythmic pulse of compliance. He's forgotten what it feels like to act on impulse, to be spontaneous, to just be. The hands on the clock are puppet strings, and he dances to their relentless circular motion. He believes this is discipline, this is order, but it's not life. It's an algorithm. He is a ghost in the machine of his own routine, haunting a life he never truly claims as his. Now imagine, one morning, all clocks stop. No more time, no appointments, no meetings, no late, no early, just now. At first, chaos. People spill into the streets, their internal metronomes shattered. Without the familiar chime of the hour, the world feels alien. Then, freedom. Children laugh in the middle of what was once rush hour. Lovers embrace with no deadline to end their kiss. Artists paint without watching the sunset. But not everyone celebrates. Some stare at their empty wrists, a phantom limb where their watch used to be, and they don't know who they are anymore. They were never living, just obeying the countdown. Their identity was tied to the schedule. Without it, they are adrift in an ocean of infinite moments, terrified of the silence that has replaced the ticking. She lives 3 minutes ahead of time, plans her hours, schedules her joy, never late, never present, always preparing for the next thing, but never here for this. She outruns time, until she realizes the future is empty if the present is ignored. Her life is a series of checklists, each ticked box a small victory against the looming chaos of the unforeseen. She schedules coffee with friends weeks in advance, but during the meeting, she's already planning the next one. She's a time traveler, perpetually visiting a future she meticulously constructs, but she's a tourist in her own life, never truly living in the moments she creates. She has mastered the art of efficiency, but has forgotten the art of existence. Her relentless race forward is a race away from herself. She's won the battle against the clock, but lost the war for her own soul. He's stuck, not in space, but in time. Each morning feels new, but by nightfall he knows it's déjà vu. He tries to break the loop, change his steps, make a new choice, turn left instead of right, order a different coffee, talk to a stranger. But the clock doesn't care. It resets, and so does he. He asks, am I living or just repeating? The same sunrise, the same faces, the same inevitable conclusion. His prison isn't made of bars, but of seconds, minutes, and hours, a temporal cage that resets at dawn. He screams into the void of his looping day, but his voice is swallowed by the tick-tock of inevitability. Is this a punishment, a cosmic joke, or is it a lesson he has yet to learn? The loop isn't just about the day repeating, it's about him repeating, a prisoner of his own patterns until he finds a way to truly change. He's 82. The clock says he's lived a long life. It ticks away the sum of his years, a grand total of experiences. But he wonders, how much of it was truly his? Was he alive at 20 if he only did what was expected? Following a path laid out by family and society, ticking boxes labeled education, career, marriage. Was he free at 40? If he lived by a deadline, chasing promotions, paying off a mortgage, saving for a future that always seemed just out of reach? We measure age in years, a simple cold calculation, but maybe we should measure it in moments we'd die to relive. The spontaneous road trips, the unrestrained laughter, the quiet afternoons where time simply ceased to matter. He realizes his life wasn't a single long story, but a collection of moments. Some were his, many belonged to the clock. One day someone decided, no more clocks. They destroyed every one. The grandfathers, the digitals, the alarms, the watches. At first, silence. A deafening, profound quiet that the world had not known for centuries. Then, something else. Time didn't disappear. The sun still rose and set. The seasons still turned. But the noise did. They finally heard their heartbeat, their breath, their own rhythm. For the first time, they ate when they were hungry. Not when the clock said lunch. They slept when they were tired, not when the hands pointed to 11. They didn't escape time. They stopped letting it own them. They reclaimed their internal pace, discovering a freedom that wasn't about having more time, but about being present in the time they had. You created the clock to measure the world, to bring order to the chaos of day and night, but now it measures your worth, your productivity, your success, your life. It dictates your value in hourly wages and project deadlines. It tells you if you're on track or falling behind in a race with no finish line. So ask yourself, who measures who? You or the ticking God on your wrist? Is it a tool in your hand or is it the hand guiding you? The choice was always yours.